They called it the Golden Bird, a land of mystery, invention, and spirit. A civilization older than history itself, where scholars debated beneath temple bells, and empires rose under monsoon skies. From the banks of the Indus to the shining streets of modern Mumbai, India's story is one of survival, brilliance, and transformation. It's a journey through 5,000 years of gods and kings, colonizers and dreamers, all woven into one vast, unforgettable tale. This is the story of India, the land that refused to fade, and instead redefined power itself. 1. The birth of civilization, the Indus Valley, 2600 BCE to 1900 BCE. Long before Rome or Athens, the cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro thrived beside the Indus River. They had drainage systems, planned streets, and granaries, proof of a civilization light years ahead of its time. The people traded beads, spices, and cotton cloth across Asia. What makes it mind-blowing? No one knows exactly what language they spoke. Their script remains undeciphered, an ancient whisper that still hides its secrets. The Indus Valley wasn't just a birthplace of cities. It was the seed of India's enduring genius for organization, innovation, and beauty. 2. The Age of the Vedas, gods, hymns, and knowledge, 1500 BCE to 600 BCE. When the Aryans arrived, they brought sacred hymns that became the Vedas, India's oldest scriptures. This was the dawn of Hinduism, a faith built not on fear, but on the eternal search for truth, Satya. Kings ruled small kingdoms, priests chanted mantras, and knowledge became divine. Sanskrit flourished, a language so precise that modern linguists still marvel at it. From the concept of karma to the idea that the soul never dies, this era gave the world spiritual depth unmatched by any other. 3. The Mauryan Empire, Chandragupta and Ashoka, 321 BCE, 232 BCE. Then came an empire. Chandragupta Maurya united northern India with strategy and steel. But it was his grandson, Ashoka the Great, who changed history. After witnessing the bloodshed of the Kalinga War, Ashoka renounced violence, embraced Buddhism, and spread peace across Asia. He built hospitals, planted trees, and engraved moral codes on stone pillars. His message? Conquer through kindness, not the sword. Over 2,000 years later, the Ashoka Chakra, his wheel of Dharma, stands at the center of India's flag. 4. The Golden Age, Gupta Empire, 320 CE to 550 CE. Imagine an era where art, science, and philosophy blossomed together. The Gupta Empire was India's Renaissance. Mathematicians like Aryabhata calculated the value of pi, invented zero, and mapped planetary motion long before Europe's scientists. Temples became art forms, poetry thrived, and medicine advanced through Ayurveda. This was India at its intellectual peak, a land that didn't just build monuments, but ideas that still guide humanity. 5. The Sultanates and the Mughals, a blend of cultures, 1206 to 1857. Centuries later, invaders came, Turks, Afghans, and Persians. The Delhi Sultanate rose, then the mighty Mughal Empire reshaped India forever. Emperors like Akbar the Great built vast palaces and encouraged harmony between Hindus and Muslims. Under Shah Jahan, art reached divine heights. The Taj Mahal, a symbol of eternal love, remains one of the most perfect buildings ever created. The Mughals didn't just rule, they blended worlds. Their reign gave India music, cuisine, architecture, and poetry that are still sung today. 6. The British Raj, Chains and Change, 1858 to 1947. Then came a darker chapter, the British Empire. Under the East India Company, and later the Crown, India became the jewel in the British crown, but at a heavy cost. Cotton fields fed London's factories, while Indian famines deepened. Yet even in suffering, India found new strength and resistance. Voices like Rani Lakshmibai, Bhagat Singh, and Subhas Chandra Bose roared against colonial rule. And at the center stood one man with no weapon, Mahatma Gandhi, who proved that non-violence could shake an empire. 7. Independence and Division, 1947. On August 15, 1947, the tricolor flag rose over Delhi. India was free, but divided. Pakistan was born, and millions were displaced in the chaos. Yet amidst the heartbreak, a new nation began. A democracy built not on vengeance, but vision. Nehru's voice echoed. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. 8. The New India, Science, Struggle, and Strength. 1950s to 2000s. The next decades were not easy. Poverty, wars, and rebuilding tested the nation's resolve. But India rose again, sending satellites to space, building universities, and becoming a powerhouse in technology and cinema. From Mother Teresa's compassion to APJ Abdul Kalam's vision, the spirit of innovation never faded. 9. Modern power. India on the global stage, 2000 to present. Today, India is one of the world's largest economies and a rising superpower in science, defense, and digital innovation. It's a nation of 1.4 billion people, ancient yet modern, diverse yet united. From Bollywood to Bangalore, India's influence spans continents. It's not just the story of one civilization. It's the story of human endurance, creativity, and hope. India's journey is not just history, it's a heartbeat. From the mystic chants of the Vedas to the hum of rocket engines at ISRO, this land has walked through time, unbroken. Empires came and vanished, but India remained, questioning, creating, evolving. And as the sun rises over the Ganges, one truth stands clear. India is not merely a nation. It is an idea, eternal and ever reborn. If you enjoy this story, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bar. Thank you.